let's start. Album
So-
2. Oh, okay. No, you can do it.
This one's
So album 2. It's pretty crazy. I think it's pretty great. It's kind of a classic.
It is absolutely iconic, but it's not that good.
No, I mean, no, but the cover, dude, it is good. It's like actually so sick. It's so iconic. You got like the
Yeah.
dog. It's so simple, but it's so effective. I gotta say,
Album 2?
that's an easy A or S for me. If you want, I know you don't think it's an S, so we could go A.
Alright, we'll go an A
Yeah.
on the album 2 because it's so fucking ironic, you know?
Yeah, that's not the word.
I'm actually stupid.
All right, so album 2, that's an A tier.
The album 2 deluxe edition.
It's not that good. I like what you went for with it, but it looks like fucking garbage. That adds to it though, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'd say B. I think that's fair. Yeah, so we're also including cut ones as well as deluxe edition ones. I actually really like AMD deluxe edition. I think that's a pretty sick cover. I'll put them up on like screen or something so it's a little easier to see. But yeah, I think that's an easy A. Like that's a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, album 2 is up there because it's so fucking iconic.
And I think album 2 is honestly really sick. I think some people would want it to be S, but it's an A.
Yeah.
Okay, so AMD 2, yeah, B. I like the shadow a lot. That gives it a lot, if I'm being honest.
Better or worse than album 2?
I think it's better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
The borders are like supposed to be reminiscent of AMD, but like they don't really look that good. But it's still good. Anyways, next.
Yeah. Next up is the actual AMD.
Yeah, which is, I mean, I really like it. There's just the bunch of pieces of shit on the deck. I really like it.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, I honestly really like it personally. I would give it like bottom A or top B if I was being honest. Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Alright.
It's a bit better than this. I mean, it's a little dirtier than than AMD 2, but like
That's what I like about it though.
yeah.
It makes it sick. Call Me Terrance.
Call Me Terrance. This one's so shit.
It's not, dude. I like the purple and like the neon. I think that looks pretty sick.
I'm not kidding. It's literally I made it out of a very highly zoomed in image of like a Lego set.
Really, dude?
Yeah. See, basically, I have like 6 images on my computer, which is just pictures that I took of me in front of a webcam, and I'm like, and that's where Songs for No Specific Event comes from, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and basically, I took one of those, and I saw a Lego set in the back. So I decided to just zoom in really far on that. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. It's got a good story. I honestly like it though. I think it's pretty sick. I would give that. I would honestly go A. I'd like buy maybe
Actually, I'd honestly B it for me.
B it top B then. It has to be top because I think it's pretty sick.
All right. Give me a sec. There you go.
All
right. Next up is Cat 1.
I think Cat 1 is so sick. I really love Journal.
It's very simple.
It is. And it's the same thing with like album 2. It's very simple. No, not F, dude. It's not. I think it's good. I think it's good.
I just don't want to hold it on my screen.
Okay.
Like I don't want to hold it with my mouse.
I think I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's probably B. Like, it's definitely not good enough to be A. Yeah, maybe like, where like below Call Me Terrance, I guess. That's fair.
Shock+ball in the Strange Desert.
I'm feeling like a C. I think it's a cool picture, but it's not really that good as a cover, I don't think.
Yeah.
I really like the idea, and I like the picture I took with, like, the shock+ball figure on top of it, and I like the idea. But, like, it's not that good. And there's no, like, text or anything, it's just that. It's not very iconic.
No text album covers can be pretty
No,
good.
I'm not saying that. For sure they can. And I just don't think that one is very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's kind of silly. It's a little silly.
Yeah, like, the outer edges, it kind of has that kind of brown look that looks kind of, like...
No, I like it, dude, because it's supposed to be a desert, dude. That's why.
Yeah, true. Is this the pool in the desert, guys? Whoa, that's crazy.
So, let's move on. Doused in wafer. Honestly, I would put it above Cat 1. I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty
it's
goofy.
really... I was really proud of that one.
It's good. Because I just for context, I had done all the previous single covers. And that was the first one he did. And it's pretty good, honestly, I gotta say. I own a drill site. Fuck, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Awful. F, maybe?
I would go D. I don't think it's F.
Yeah,
there are definitely things here that are F. That's not one of them, I don't think.
Yeah.
Let me give some, like, context with the server and first flight. Originally I was making an album called The Server that was, like, a no lyrics fucking concept album, which is the dumbest shit. And we'll touch on that more later with self-titled. But I was trying to do that, and then I was like, this was before I got the mixer. And then once I got the mixer, I was like, okay, well now what am I gonna do? The quality's gonna be so much different. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just release it as an EP, and that's just what it's gonna be. So then I just got rid of the text that said The Server, and I just made that the cover. And originally there just was no cover. It was kind of a disastrous release. But yeah, first. So, anyways, let's talk about the thing. I honestly really like the picture. I think it's a dope picture.
That was a fresh picture. I remember taking that.
Yeah, it's honestly really sick. Like. And I like how I took away the text, because the text, I don't know, I think I prefer it, as a picture I prefer it without the text, but as like a cover I prefer it with, I think. I'd probably go C. I would put it above Strange Desert, personally.
Yeah. Alright, next up, Mr. Hatch.
I love it so much.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's really fresh, dude.
I really like it. What are you feeling? I'll let you take this one.
I'm feeling like mid to high B.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I just think it all comes together perfectly. It's such like goofy.
Yeah.
Fuck, I really don't want to use the word derpy, but a fucking like derpy cover. I really love it.
Yeah. It really does match the really kind of wonky piano melodies.
Yeah, it matches best with like the actual Mr. Hatchet song, like the Hippo Pen one.
When I think Hippo Pen, I think that image.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I found it on my phone. I was like, oh fuck, this is so perfect. I was like scouring for something to turn into a cover, and I was like, holy fuck, this is it. And I just did it.
Hey, not gonna lie, I think it's just because your face in that image literally looks like a hippo.
I know. It's such a... Because this is like at my school. I was in the cafeteria, and they just like... It was when I first got Snapchat, and they were just like fucking around, and I was just on my phone at the table adjacent, and they just like... And fucking one of my friends just fucking took the picture and he just put this fucking stupid ass effect on it. I think it's really funny.
Yeah, it's actually fresh.
I think that would go... Where would you put? Above Call Me Terrance? I think it's honestly really sick. Alright. Not quite A, but it is definitely really good.
Hot for a minute.
This was of the original 4 singles, this was the best cover to come out.
Of the album 2.
Yeah, of the album 2 singles. I honestly don't think it's too bad. I would put it like bottom B or like top C maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say it's around, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I would kind of put it above Deluxe Edition album too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, low eye zone. Do you want to take the wheel?
In my opinion, I like it a lot, but I know you don't like it too much.
I don't think it's great. I think it's like decent, but I don't think it's great. I much prefer the deluxe.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer. I like the concept with that. The kind of thing I was going for in the cover for Low Eye Zone.
Yeah.
I had this image and I changed the colors and shit on it.
Yeah.
Kind of edited it, and then there's like the text, and then those two boxes in which I just inverted the colors.
Yeah. I like that idea. I don't know. I feel like the execution wasn't great personally. I still think it's decent though. I think it's honestly decent. I would put it maybe like above Deluxe album 2. I don't know.
Yeah. That's another unfinished project that I'm probably never going to get back to.
Oh yeah, because that was what Call Me Terrance was on.
Yeah, and it was also going to be Low Eye Zone, which turned into Go to Waste.
Oh yeah.
That was supposed to be a super long song, like, not super, but like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and then you just kind of fucking gave up on it.
Well, yeah, I gave up on it. I had no other ideas for what I was gonna do. I was like,
yeah,
because I think a solo in it.
Yeah, I think Go to Waste fits the tone of fucking Call Me Terrance really well. Like, I think they both are pretty similar in tone, but yeah. It could have worked. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I gotta say, Go to Waste is a bit more clean than Call Me Terrance.
For sure, no. Go to Waste is a better song, for sure. Like, by a lot.
Pretty good. I mean, you gotta put in the A.
It is an A. Like, it honestly looks so nice. It's got such a clean look.
Mm-hmm.
I would put it below album 2, maybe. Personally, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so The Mask is just like a project I gave up on. I made one song that went on the stir pot thing. But I made one song and I was just like, I was trying to make another fucking no lyrics concept album. And I was just like, this is so shit. And then let me tell you something, I was gonna have a fucking thing on it, like one with lyrics where I was like, it was like, I used to be a lawyer. And I was just like, no, this is so awful. It's so unrepetitively awful. And I was like, no, so I just ditched it. But, I think the cover honestly looks really good. I think it has a really nice, clean look. What do you think?
Yeah, I am a big fan of it.
Yeah. Would you go A, or what are you thinking?
I'd go A, honestly.
You go A? Yeah, I think bottom A, probably. Is it? I don't think it's as good as the AMD cover, if I'm being honest. I don't think it is.
So, like...
Yeah, I'd put it there.
Bottom A? Yeah.
Bottom A, yeah.
Alright, next up is Safunt's.
It's such a sick cover. Dude, it's so cool. I really like it, honestly.
I was just fucking around and I was like, this is actually kind of fucking sick.
Yeah, you struck gold, if I'm being honest. Yeah. I would give it S. I would give it S, because I just think it's honestly so sick.
You give a lot of praise to this album, holy shit.
No, guy.
It's not even an album, it's an EP.
An EP,
right?
But, yeah, alright, music aside, I honestly think it's a really sick cover. Like, I think it just looks so nice.
Yeah. Well, if you like the music on Jeff Groove, Songs for Trade for No Next up is the self-titled.
Yeah. Like, that was when we first, so just some reference. I got the shock+ball figure from I was visiting Florida, and there's this like really sick shop there called like Sinbad something. I don't know. I'll put it in the description because it's honestly such a sick shop. But yeah, I got this figure, and I've deemed it the shock+ball figure. And it's just really fucking cool, honestly.
I'm a big fan.
So we took this picture, or I took this picture, and then I sent it to Zane, and he just manufactured this fucking dope looking cover. I think it's sick. I don't think it's like S tier. I think it's good though. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I would go maybe. I don't think it's. Is it better than? No, it's not better than album 2. I don't think. Oh, should we talk about the self-titled? Because we didn't even talk about its backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna? Here, you take this one. You take this one.
All right. So just like basically every other fucking every other thing that Jason did or Jackson did when he was trying to make or all of his unfinished shit. It's another fucking concept album that had no lyrics in it. So it was basically split into 4 parts, and it was gonna be a double album, so we would have like fucking an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And a fucking hour and a half worth of music. Worth of our shitty fucking music. In this album, it was split into 4 parts, basically, which were
Yeah, it was like beginning. Like the concept was just about me and Zane as like friends, so the beginning is just kind of like our fucking friend issues that we had. And then the second half is SPBop and album 2. The third half is AMD, and then the fourth half was gonna be our new shit, just like our new phase.
Yeah, our new shit. We were making the cool fucking album. Let me actually find the pinned message for this.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, yeah.
Yeah, because we had so many songs, and we finished. Well, yeah, I'll just say this now. We finished like almost the entire AMD half, but then we got so burnt out from it. We were like, okay, we're fucking sick of this. So we just threw all that shit into 2 EPs, which were fucking Strange Desert and AMD 2.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. Like, I think the thing is, we didn't get burned out from the project. We got burned out from actually making music.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because there was like nothing going on, and then we did that Strange Desert session.
Yeah. Because we were in a slump. We were in such a slump.
Yeah. Then there was a fucking point where there was a synthesizer. We got a synthesizer.
Yeah, we got the synth in my house.
And then like in the Strange Desert session, I brought in a fucking looper. So and I did all that shit like at the end of the title track in Strange Desert, as well as in Farewell.
Yeah, the closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and honestly, that was like low-key one of our best sessions.
Yeah,
and
that was a fun fucking time.
It was, dude. It was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move on because we've talked about this for like 4 minutes.
Shit, yeah.
Sleeping, which is another ditched thing. I might use it honestly, but I mean it doesn't matter. I can reveal it if I want to. Who the fuck is even gonna care?
I was really excited for sleeping.
Yeah, it was originally gonna be like a synth song. It was gonna be the only synth song I would add to Hatchet, but then I was like, oh, this is gonna be way too out of place, and I just didn't want to do it. And then I gave up on it. But anyways, I think it's honestly pretty goofy cover. I would put it in like maybe B or some shit. I think it's pretty goofy.
Honestly.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd put it right there. Actually, yeah.
Alright.
Actually, maybe I think it's a little better than Cat 1, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
SPBop. This is low key. I think this is our best cover ever, and it was our first one. I think it is legit the best one we've made.
It's really fresh, actually.
Yeah, it's an easy S. It's for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Not much to say. It's just like so good.
Yeah.
So fucking dope.
I was working so fucking hard doing that shit. I was like, what am I gonna do, bro?
It pays off though.
Yeah, and then I came up with like the black and white, like the fucking
yeah.
piece. Just, that's the fucking whole thing that we had.
And the text is all like distorted. I love it.
Yeah.
Dude. Let's move on to stir pot.
Holy shit.
This is by far the worst thing I've ever made. That's why it's good though. Like I love it because it's so fucking awful. It's so disgusting.
Bad,
yeah, it's really bad. That's why I love it though. And what I did, I tried to make something cool with the like head, like everything else. I cut out the outline. And then with the head, I left it in just because I thought it looked cool, but it's not even noticeable. It's so stupid.
I don't see that at all.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't see it unless you looked really close.
I'm not kidding. That's the most useless fucking thing ever.
Yeah. By far our worst. It's supposed to be bad. That's the point of it. Like we just dumped all our bad and cut songs. Yeah, definitely F though. This is the F.
Yeah, that is the one F that we.
No, there's another F coming up. Don't worry. There's another.
Yeah, F. Actually, yeah. We do have another F.
Post-stress show. This is not the F. Post-stress show is honestly really sick. We held like anyways, we're gonna do a live show. It was really stupid. It was gonna be cool, but we ultimately decided not to. I don't want to get into it, but we had like a little competition for a cover competition, and we got some really banger ones out of it, and we decided this one was the best. I honestly think it's really good. I think it top of A for me. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite S, but it's definitely top of A.
What do you say? It's better than album 2?
I honestly think it is. I think it is, dude.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it is.
I'm a very big fan of the post-stress show.
Yeah. Thank you to Amina for making that, by the way. It's really sick.
Yeah. I mean, it was really hard, doing a live show with us being us. That was honestly such a stupid idea.
It was so dumb, especially for our music where it's all just first takes and just random shit.
Yeah.
And that was before we got into more choreographed stuff too. But anyways, I don't want to talk about it, so let's move on.
Yeah.
The server.
Alright. The server.
I don't think it's I don't know.
It's basically just fucking
It's the same thing, it just has text on it. Oh fuck! I put it below desert. If for me, I don't know. That's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing, honestly. But honestly, the words on it, they kind of blend in with the rest.
Yeah, that was the problem with doing it. But like I didn't want to put it on my computer, so I was like, all right, I'll just go on Instagram and do this shit with text. And it did not turn out well. So put more effort into shit, I guess.
All right, next up, these stairs are really high.
That's such a D. It's so shit. It's really
better or worse than I Own a Drill Site?
It's definitely better. It's for sure better.
Drill Site, I actually really enjoy as a song. It's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's real dumb. It's basically catfish. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
But just like the worst version of catfish.
Yeah, because we had just this awful fucking keyboard preset that we found.
It was just fucking gunshots in this garbage.
Yeah. It was just
it was like fireworks or some shit. It was so dumb.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. All right.
Boreal Forest. This is the other F. It is awful. It is so bad. It's not as bad. I think it's worse than Stir Pot. Like I think there's definitely some stuff to go with Stir Pot, but it's worse than Stir Pot. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
It's actually really, really awful.
Yeah.
because you also made the title in black.
Yeah, and it's like really fucking small and awful
Yeah.
to look at.
Yeah, because we made such a long song title, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you could have just like fucking split it into multiple.
Yeah,
rows.
though I could have, but I didn't want it to look like
Nah.
Hop for a minute. So I was like, I have to do something different and quirky.
Yeah.
But let's.
Haha.
Okay,
And
okay.
you made whatever the fuck that was, and you decided to add fucking. You decided to add the fucking eyes to the trash can.
I like the eyes, but it's still awful. Last
Yeah.
is broken washing machine.
Finally.
Yeah, where do we put this? I don't know.
Me?
Like, I would put it maybe below. These stairs are really high. I don't know. I do not think it's that great. I think it's kind of funny, but I don't think it's that good.
I'd say it's bottom C.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with bottom C.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like it a lot.
So,
What?
we're done. We've done it.
Yeah.
This
we
is-
fucking did.
This is it all.
This is insane, gamers.
This is crazy. So that was us ranking the covers.
Yes.
I hope I had fun.
Well, I had a good time.
I had
You know what I mean.
time. Honestly, I'm kind of in the mood to do more to just do some videos like this, because they're pretty fun.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing some, like, best to worst stuff, but that means we have to go through an artist's whole discography. I don't know, if you want to see something like that, recommend something, because we really have nothing the fuck else to do right now.
Yeah.
So this has been the Zane and Jason podcast.
No, we're not doing a podcast.
It's the
I fucking
quarantine
hate
podcast. We have to do it. All right. Anyways,
No,
this is an awful bit. So we'll end it here. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Goodbye.